was the Blue Suge Knight involved in Nipsey Hussle's murder. No, I'm not talking about 600. He's a sweetie pie. I'm talking about Eugene Henley, aka Big U, aka the real life Deebo, and he has upgraded from taking chains to forcing career-long contracts.
You know where we started at? We Deebo this all day, man. We was first. Nobody before us.
Now, Big U may act like a sweetheart. He's been a nightmare in LA for more than a decade now. Well, after this Black Sam Big Boy interview, it's looking real spooky on 600 divided by 10. Now, let's be real. You only seen Big U with Nipsey a handful of times throughout his whole career. But according to Big U, he made Nipsey's career.
Well, I ain't killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it because I wouldn't have benefited from Nipsey. I didn't have no business with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't signed to me, wasn't signed to me. I don't make no money off the Crenshaw shirts. I don't make nothing off nothing. I create my own. I do my own. And I created
In
Nipsey.
this next clip, Big U says when he first met him, Nipsey was recording on his own and already selling music on his own.
He really had a mic in his closet and was recording his own self. Remember that. He did what no other rappers do today. He sold his own music. He sold his own music.
And remember, IRL Deebo just said, I didn't kill Nipsey. He wasn't signed to me. I have no money to make with him or from him.
Well, I ain't killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it because I wouldn't have benefited from Nipsey. I didn't have no business with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't signed to me, wasn't signed
But
to
in
me.
these next two clips, he breaks down the contract he has with Nipsey, and they were both different from each other.
Me first.
What were the terms of the Sony deal?
The Sony deal was we signed straight to Sony. Cinematic Music Group got 20%, 30% everything. I got 15% everything. And
The deal fall apart.
it never fell apart. The deal never fell apart. It was a 7-year deal. It was a 7-year deal. It was 5 albums, 7 years. We signed, and I had publishing starting in 2009, all the way for 7 years. 2009, that would put us in 2016.
Well, it had to fall apart, or he wouldn't have been able to sign with Atlanta.
No, Sony just let it go.
So Big U just said he had a 7-year deal, 15% of everything. He must have got amnesia or something, or he went in a time machine and redid the contract. Cause this next clip, check it out.
I signed him to it. It was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that because, you know, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean? So
Wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
it was 10 years.
It was a 10.
It was 10 years, 25% of publishing to Aramis Astrodome.
Oh, wow. So 09 to 2019.
09 to 2019.
So technically, Victory Lap.
Hello.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, Big U, not the little one. See, I didn't believe none of the rumors at first, but with all this nastiness, Big U, I just don't know anymore. On 3 times 20, I ain't rolling with this. I'm not gonna lie, I found so many inconsistencies. We could be here all day. Like how you didn't go to the funeral for Nipsey, but you held a united gang walk for Nipsey. It wasn't even somebody from a different hood that killed Nipsey. It was somebody from the 60s. You should have did a 60s walk and united the hood instead. But let's get to some of the key points Black Sam pointed out. Like before Nipsey died, you was not selling them Crenshaw shirts. As a matter of fact, these were your designs. Looks like a knockoff Adidas, knockoff Bape. Oh no, and this is nasty times 60 right here. The combo, the knockoff Adidas, Bape, and Louis Vuitton all in one pick. Yeah, the clothing thing, Big U, just give it up. You saw Nipsey do it, but you're not Nipsey. I think this was a shot at Big U too, though. Check out what Black Sam had to say.
And one of the things was, you know, while the sweater and the crew necks is getting famous, everybody start bootlegging. The Tag A Marathon, the Crenshaw crew neck is a knockoff, and that was genius. And so now people are like, yeah, that's if it ain't got the marathon on it, it ain't the real one. Yep.
Black Sam mentioned that he thought this was a hit also. Why? Because at first he came with his shirt off, checking out the spot, and he was looking real nervous. Then he came back around in a red shirt, started shooting, and took off. He said this was premeditated.
He was supposed to he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout.
I also think this was aimed at Big U, because in interviews, Big U has been telling everybody that they grew up with each other, they're friends, and they started beefing. And this was the reason why he killed Nipsey.
Then it was a conspiracy. What is a conspiracy? Yeah. They clearly had a conversation. They clearly was beefing. They clearly grew up together. And it's I never seen before. I never met him.
Okay.
People say something to me about Wack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why you don't say nothing to Wack? Well, Wack told his truth. But I can ask his family, why y'all ain't told the people that I ain't had nothing to do with this? When y'all know it. You want me to say something, but how about y'all say something?
Yeah.
How about Lauren London, his brother, his mother, and all them say, y'all know this man ain't had nothing to do with it. But you want to say me being quiet on something is me agreeing with it. Well, how about y'all being quiet? Don't that work the same way?
Wow.
When, I mean, be honest with you, why isn't it that they saying nothing? You want this to go like this. When clearly, he wasn't my friend. I didn't grow up with him. He's 25 years old. He's younger than my middle son. They was all friends. They all grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
They had a conversation. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going to go do nothing. You're going to have a conversation with somebody. They clearly got the conversation. So why are they letting it go like that? But you want me to say something to somebody.
And you still haven't had a chance to talk to the family or anything?
I'm not even trying to talk to the family, bro.
Well, Blacc Sam said this is not the case. He was never around. He was not good in the hood. And they were never friends like that.
From the 30s to the 100s, when Hussle throw something in that parking lot, you coming. From whatever it is. You in the hood, you smoking weed, you coming to our spots. He was never at any functions. He was never at any grand openings. He was never at anything Hussle was doing. He was never at any shows. It's because he wasn't good in the hood. So all this other just talking about, I don't know it. He wasn't good, you know. He wasn't good, and he was not good, and he was not around for a reason, you know. And to that point, we didn't see him.
And I think this last thing solidified it right here. Check out Big U showing off a text message between him and Nip before he died, and he's asking about Khaled.
This is the last conversation me and Nip had. You gotta get in close. You see the date on there? See what that say? Tuesday, March 28th. This me and him talking, this me talking about DJ Khaled. I told him DJ Khaled had gave me his number, right? And I said I need to talk to Khaled. So Nip said, at the video, did you talk to him? You see what he said? I ain't gotta read it. He said, did you talk to him? But I was doing an interview too. And I said, yeah. And I sent him a call cuz back after the meeting. Nip said, off top, let me know once he balances it.
Now, during the interview with Blacc Sam, he said during the video shoot, they were trying to give him trouble. There was a lot of politics involved.
You know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Now, if you ask me, 100% this whole interview was aimed at Big U, and that's on 15 times 2. Now, after this interview, a lot of the stuff that Wack's been saying and Luce Cannon is looking more truthful now, right? Hey, some of you guys might owe the exposers an apology, but check out how Wack and Luce break this all down. Hey, remember, Wack, Big U, and Luce Cannon used to be close. They used to have gang sleepovers. Pause. Oh, and that DJ Khaled thing? Allegedly, Big U sent Luce Cannon that DJ Khaled. And after this clip, I'm gonna post Big U's response.
Y'all seen
Check
what
it
Big
out.
U, y'all seen what Blacc Sam alluded to?
What happened, Ghost?
Basically, in that interview, if you can pay attention and understanding what he's saying, he basically saying before Nip died, Big U and Nip had an issue about Nip bringing DJ Khaled to their neighborhood.
They definitely did. And Big U had him ran up out of there.
Now you see what I'm saying?
He sent the team over there. That's a fact.
Now see, that dispels all the Big U been saying all this time.
Bro,
oh, me and nephew ain't had no problem. Me and nephew was cool. That's a lie.
What I've been telling you, bro.
You been saying that shit, bro.
Bro, you
You been
gotta
saying
remember.
that.
Ghost, listen to me. This how this works. I want you to really think about two different mountains, two different motherfucking gangs, right? But you got two who got to say so of each of their gang, right? And then he got a problem on his mountain, but everybody watching him. But he has safe passage to go to from the blue mountain to the red mountain and have a conversation. Who you think know everything?
Right.
I know everything, bro.
Bro, you got to watch that interview, bro. Like I'm telling you, in the next few hours between today and tomorrow, gonna be on that Big U
We was
head, bro.
finna run it, Ghost. You already know. You already know what I was on.
Listen to me, Ghost. I know everything.
Hey, Wack, you know, this who pay attention is really gonna dissect that interview and see what Sam is saying, bro. Sam is really alluding to that the boy Eric Holder was sent. He kind of alluding to like Big U them might have sent that nigga,
Eric
bro.
Holder is a little, bro. You don't remember when I said the only way a mental patient could walk into a mental facility and get checked in is he was already a previous.
Yes, he was already there. Yep.
You remember I used to tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna use that as part of his defense. Because he already is a mental patient. He diagnosed already. Did Blacc Sam talk about the time Big U came down there and fired the gun, and he tried to fire the gun in the air? What did he tell? Did he tell the story on how he went from assaulting to standing with the police as a motherfucking grid worker and pointing the finger at people?
Nah, he didn't.
That one yet.
He didn't really get into that. You know, it was with Big Boy. So what he really wanted to focus on was like it was kind of like he was trying to dispel everything that Big U been saying without saying Big U name, because he made sure to say like basically like he told the story of the night before Nip died, which was a Saturday. It was Adam's birthday, and they was in the they was in some Wally's. They was in some restaurant called Wally's or whatever, right? And they was talking about how it was a lot of political issues and niggas was mad that Nip bought DJ Khaled to the neighborhood and shit.
No, Big U was mad.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
he
that's
didn't
what
say
I'm about to
Big U
ask.
name, but that's what he was saying.
But what is he mad about,
That's
though?
what he meant.
Oh no, listen. He sent a team over there on him about it. Press that man. This is why when I seen DJ Khaled taking pictures with Big U, I knew what that was. That was the old LA shuffle, the old LA squeeze. But he definitely had a problem with it because the move didn't go through him. He's saying, nigga, Nipsey, you can't bring nobody over here without clearing it through me. Nipsey saying, nigga, who is you? You gotta remember, Nipsey did a whole diss song on Big U. You heard the song before, right?
Facts, I heard that shit.
Wack, but wasn't Blacc Sam and Big U already into it?
No, Blacc Sam was into it because of what he did to his brother.
Okay.
Did he talk about Fats? You know, us a little nigga named Fats, about 5'6", little fat nigga, about 260.
Both the Fats, the nigga that died.
Hold on. You know what happened to him about a week before he died, right?
I heard something about some weed shit.
No. Fats put Big U on his pockets.
Damn.
Big U tried to take off on Nip, and Fats took off on Big U and set him on his pockets. In front of everybody. A week later, Fats was out of here. Think somebody might have shot him. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the internet finna be in an uproar about this shit, bro.
Well, they definitely was not. Bro, he bringing me the shit trying to counterplot on the nigga. This why I'm like, nigga, you You the one came over there talking about Wack, this nigga's a snitch. Yeah. If a nigga came over there to get down with Nipsey because Nipsey was fucking his baby mama while he was in jail. Other nigga took the fade for Nipsey. Nipsey didn't want to fade. Nigga named Eddie Boy. Not the Eddie Boy y'all been hearing about. Eddie Boy whooped the nigga. Right? Eddie Boy in jail right now for a body. Right? On the nigga. Eddie, actually I'm lying. Yeah, Eddie Boy went to get down with him, and the nigga whooped, Eddie Boy whooped the nigga. He got down for him for Nipsey. Nipsey didn't want to run the fade with the nigga. Right? The nigga come back, kill Eddie Boy. Right? This same nigga that came over here to get down with Nip, because Nip fucked his baby mama and they was boys before he left while he was in the joint. Big U had the nigga on the phone when he talking to the police, and Nip said, if anything happened to me, if I come up dead, cuz did it, and said his name. That's how Big U got back in there with Nip and got him to start doing what he wanted him to do with the black belt and letting that go.
This shit getting tricky.
That's a fact. They know what the fuck going on.
So Wack, let me ask you this though. What you think, cause you know it's been some years and shit, right? What you think Sam motive is now to go ahead and like shed light on this shit now though?
Sam was nigga because he see niggas just believing the bullshit, bro. You didn't see that clip we put up on live? See, Big U, you gotta remember, dude is like, he not smart. Right? He not smart. So he'll do shit without thinking. You remember when they said, justice for Big U, and he started laughing? His brain didn't register you on live. Right? It didn't register. So the nigga name was Dahmer. That's the nigga name. Dahmer came over there to get out with Nip. Cuz you was my nigga, I go to jail. Come to find out, you telling my baby mama, don't answer my phone calls, don't send me nothing. It's you and her, all this shit. You start fucking the bitch 6-0, we gotta get out. Dahmer jump out. Nipsey didn't want to fade, Ghost. He didn't want to get out with Dahmer. Boy, Eddie Boy was telling nigga, I get out with him. They lock up. Boom, 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 boom. Eddie Boy whooped Dahmer ass. Knock his tooth out, all that. Dahmer come back smoking. Right? Kill him behind it. Right? Dahmer go to jail for the body. They questioning Nipsey, and Nipsey said, if somebody do something to me, or I come up dead, Dahmer did it. For they snatched Dahmer. Big U had that recording and used that to make the nigga move. That's when you seen all the victory lap shit. He fucking with him. Nigga, Nipsey was playing his hand. Somebody was gonna go one way or another. This a fact. Every time Nipsey made a move, he pressed it. Listen, when he brought YG over there, Big U sent a team over there to run them up out the 60s.
That's when Conrad was tripping that night after during the candlelight.
Conrad ain't got no say so like that over no Nipsey move, but that's Big U sent them niggas over there. YG and them end up had to go over there to like the jungles or something to finish up that video. So what
okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
What Blacc Sam is letting niggas know, like, For him saying this just happened before this happened, he let niggas know if y'all was that cool, that was your little brother. Nigga, what the fuck? I looked down, shut down my road dog shit, bro.
Facts.
Y'all wasn't that cool, but if y'all got the Black Sam content, shit, go on run.
Niggas gotta
Hey,
pick that
Ron,
up.
it's at the top. That's the interview right there. This the content is like an hour and 38. So you feel me? It's gonna roll over a little bit.
Continue, bro. You know you got my support and my love all the time, Sam.
Come on, man. Definitely appreciate you always.
Being off here with me, bro. I appreciate and love you, man.
Come on, likewise.
That was the end of the interview.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that Cali shit, that was Big U. Big U shut that down.
That nigga, man, this nigga.
But you gotta remember his growth in the neighborhood and popularity was overshadowing Big U's. And you gotta remember Big U coming in trying to get in the music business through us. And through us got Nip positioned in a way. But you know, he might have did 10-15% of the work, you know, utilizing us and you know the us plug, which still took Nip to walk down the streets, walk down Sunset at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, putting his life on the line and all the shit you heard Sam there was doing, selling the t-shirts off the coal on the block. You notice you never heard dude had any involvement in none of that. So it was like a nigga then did it all, then nigga come leech off something because he felt like he on some bully shit. You know what I mean? But this nigga is smarter than the other nigga. Utilize the nigga, give him what he worked for, but then when the nigga wanna control it all, he wouldn't let him. And then shit got weird. You don't shut your nigga down when you got a nigga like DJ Khaled at that time coming to the block that can put you on one of them songs on his album. You don't do that shit, bro. You don't fuck around like that. So to do that is to kind of discredit you. You know what I'm saying? It's trying
Definitely,
to show them
definitely
who you
disrespect.
ain't. Like, nigga, you need to be fucking with me, not him. But he didn't realize there's never was a need to fuck with him. The need to fuck with him was through niggas like us. You know what I'm saying? Because we gave him that life. We made him seem like he was bigger than what he was in this game. So, you know, there you had it.
Hey, Unc, it's crazy because I gave niggas the play-by-play. You get what I'm saying? And Black Sam saying the same shit. He just don't want to be all the way in it. But we know what's up.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that interview gonna open a lot of niggas' eyes, boy.
No, what's crazy though, Ghost, is niggas is such whack haters that when I was telling niggas what it was and what it wasn't, and the bozo came on the app in that room, and I don't know, I might have sent Chuck, I don't know who I sent the nigga to ask a couple questions, and they outright heard the nigga lying and stuttered and stuffing. Niggas, bro, if I would have ever did an answer to say some of the shit some of these niggas said, you niggas would have crucified me.
Yeah, but
Nah, that's real shit.
They
You
just
right.
act like they don't hear it, Ghost, like they didn't hear
You
that.
right.
They didn't.
They crucified me, right?
Yeah,
When I told niggas to play-by-play, what happened? Because remember when me and you started talking, and then I told you, I said I talked to Black Sam, and Black Sam said y'all gave me the courage to speak out. Dead homies, I told you this months ago.
You told me that months ago. You said I talked to Black Sam, and y'all niggas is giving me the courage to speak out, to say something, talk about it. That's a fact. He did the interview with the right motherfucker though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you know, that's an LA native. Big boy, 30 years in the game. Definitely one of the voices to our city when it comes to this hip hop shit. Well respected. That's my brother outside of business. So he did that interview with the right person.
He did. And it's really crazy because it's like Black Sam is trying to tell y'all that it wasn't just like random. You get what I'm saying? It was a play.
Oh no, he definitely went there.
He laid that shit on the floor, bro.
No, he
No,
definitely
come
went there.
on.
He
But when
said, nigga with the red shirt, you can't buy no red shirts in the hood. He said, nigga came back down. He said,
and
nah.
the buster ass nigga Cowboy ran like a hoe, him and Rand Paul.
Yeah.
Dead homies.
Kev Mack, that's Cowboy. He ran. That's the niggas that you heard
The
Black Sam
pedophiles.
saying the niggas is supposed to been at the door burning up with the hoodies. Where they was at? They all them niggas ran.
But guess who they hanging out with now? Big U.
But you gotta even look at the way that Black Sam coordinated that shit.
That shit crazy.
Right before he explained that he felt like it was a hit, basically, he told you who Nipsey basically had a problem with right before that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit wild how he laid that shit out, bro. I hope niggas caught that shit.
Yeah, but when I said it, when Wack was saying it, niggas crucified us.
Man, hey, bro, on my daughter's soul, that nigga stood at my house, my nigga. He drove an hour to my house, came in my backyard of my game room, in front of one of my homeboys that's a baby gangster, very reputable nigga, and looked me in my eye and said, yo, Nipsey a rat. The nigga told on Domer, told the police if anything happened to me, he did it. He said, Wack, listen, that footage need to come out, right? His wife ain't cooperating, so I'm gonna make his baby mama the first lady of this shit, and I'm gonna manage her. This gonna show that Nip was still fucking with the baby mama. Let that shit go, and then you gonna show that you brought me out of my contract with him, and you gonna sue the estate at 30%. I looked at the nigga and told him, no, I ain't doing none of that. That's when the motherfucking friction started, and Luce Cannon is right here to speak on it. And about a couple weeks after that, Big U tried to start a fake argument behind a studio that we own, right? He tried to start a fake argument with him because I denied him doing any of that. I denied him. Nah, I'm not doing that, but nigga got kids. Bro, nigga was, bro, you was just with the nigga. Why you didn't get at him about that 30% when he was alive? He dead now. But I'm not finna let them niggas release that footage. That ain't cool. No. Won't you just do it? You go at the panel, you do it. You want to throw a rock and hide your hand and look and stand over here like you ain't did nothing. No, nigga, I'm not fucking with none of that. A couple weeks after that, he tried to start a fake argument over a studio, nigga, that I owned, that we paid for, that I don't know how the fuck he even got involved in the conversation. When that didn't work, he jumps on the phone with Suge. Suge already disgruntled because I'm on his bumper, and they come up with a plan, or some weird-ass plan, because he always, for some reason, looked up to Suge. He looked up to Suge. Even though Suge used to violate the nigga and disrespect him on my phone, he didn't hurt. He still looked up to the nigga. And that's when they tried to do the move with the label out there with Allen Black. And it got back to me, and I called him on his shit. It got so bad, right, to where the nigga tried, because he knew Luce was close to me, right, through him. He tried to reach the Luce, Ghost, to do a job. Luce turned it down, and one of the mans pulled Luce to the side and told him, glad you did that. That nigga just hating on Wack. Everything he just told you is a lie. He just hating on it.
You dead homies. Everything, and that's facts.
Yeah, he tried to, Ghost, he tried to, you know what I'm saying? All because he's not gonna do it himself. He ain't that type of dude. That ain't what he do. No. That's the difference between me and him. No. I come from foot soldier on up. No, he was a nigga getting told what to do back in them times and days. Niggas gave him his name when it came to this industry, and it catapulted to some shit bigger than really what it really is.
But when I said that he had friction, he was mad at Nipsey. Oh, that's my brother. That's my little brother. No, it wasn't, nigga. You was always trying to backdoor that nigga. Dead homies. And then when I spoke about it, when me and Wack was speaking about it, everybody like, oh no, these niggas lied. And now what niggas gonna say now? Because now Black Sam said it.
And niggas can't say shit now, bro. Even the niggas that don't like you and Wack, right? They can't deny the shit now, bro. The shit coming out of Nipsey brother mouth, bro. Nipsey brother is saying the same shit y'all niggas been saying forever, bro. You can't deny this shit now, bro. Regardless of how you might feel about one side or the other side, bro. Both of these sides are saying the same shit, bro.
Yeah, so
And I ain't never talked to Blacc Sam a day in my life.
but when I talked to Blacc Sam, I called Wack.
He
When
did.
I called Wack or whatever,
He had
I
been
said,
listening, I guess. He had been watching the movie.
yeah, he said, listen, y'all gave me the courage to speak out or whatever like that. He said, I appreciate that. He said, I love you for life, and I said, I love you too, King. Dead on me. It's like when I tell y'all the nigga double backed 3 different times, bro. Cowboy Buster ass ran, Kev Mack, and Rampart ran like hoes. You get what I'm saying? It was how would they know that he didn't have no guns, nobody had no pistols, no nothing on him.
That shit was a hit, bro.
Bro, I told y'all, even when we put out the phone call with me and my homegirl, that's Big U's sister, Big U wife's sister, right? And she said that Cannon called me and told me this or whatever like that. And she called Big U and Big U said, oh, Cannon just tripping. He on some crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? Because Cuz called me and I called her after I talked to Nip.
Hey, Luce, how you feel like niggas gonna react from your section
No.
after this interview surface all around and shit? How you feel like they gonna react?
I just feel that they just owe me and Wack apologies because we told the people. We gave out the information. We told everybody what was going on. Now everybody is like, okay, this nigga didn't lie. Oh, this nigga told the truth. Wack been telling us the truth. You get what I'm saying? Wack been warning us before I even start saying something.
Bro, I put the text messages up. Go, did you ever see them text messages I put up dated 30-something days after Nipsey got killed, nigga? This nigga sending me the contracts to go at the estate. Go, did you ever see them shits I put up?
I seen that. Yeah, I seen them contracts. I seen that. I seen the text message and shit.
You see what he telling me? He telling me. Niggas ignore it.
Well, what about when he sent the cease and desist to me and the network? Then he sent the no jumper. He didn't want no evidence because he knew Blacc Sam was gonna come out and say something.
Bro, I'm never sending a cease and desist if it don't exist.
Period.
There's no need for me to send a cease and desist if I know it don't exist.
But that's facts. Now, when we said it, now we looking crazy. Now what everybody gonna say? Ghost, what everybody gonna say now?
Hey, niggas gonna have to understand now, bro. Like it's nothing. It's no response niggas can say, bro. Like the facts is on the table, bro. This coming out his brother's mouth, bro. This coming out his brother's mouth, bro. And this shit goes neck and neck with the same shit y'all saying, bro. All the shit correlate together, bro.
When I said about the DJ Khaled story, and I said that the nigga had me run up on DJ Khaled, and when I ran up on DJ Khaled, I had the phone on speaker.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Luce was the team that ran up on him to shut it down.
Dead homies. And then with the phone, Big U grabbed the phone, right? He grabbed the phone or whatever like that. He was like, Khaled was like, oh, Big U, I love you. I don't know what's going on because I had him strung up, right? The nigga Big U was like, I don't know why my nephew doing that. 6-0, and it's on speaker, so I heard it. I'm like on 6-0, like, cuz try to play me like this. But then I realized after Nip died, DJ Khaled sent his shoes. He got him and Stacy flying them to the house, cooking for him, all types of shit. It was a play, bro. That's the type of shit he do. He want everything to himself. He was jealous. That wasn't
And listen, Ghost, you gotta remember, right? Let me tell you where I'm a motherfucker at. Luce tell you. One thing about Wack float his own boat, right? I might hear you. We might roll. But when Wack say no, or he ain't fucking with it, Wack ain't fucking with it. So it be a time to where he be like, woo. I be like, nah, I ain't fucking with it. Man, I got a lot riding on it. I ain't fucking with it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Whoever you was putting that together with, nigga, close up with that. I ain't fucking with it. And he couldn't stand that because at the end of the day, it was nothing he could do. It's nothing he was doing for me that he could take or shut down that could get me to do what he wanted me to do for him. You understand what I'm saying, Ghost?
Right.
He had to hold his tongue because of other things he needed me to do for him. And that, you notice how you never heard that nigga say what he did for me or what he hooked up for me?
Yeah, I ain't never
Never
heard him
heard him
say
say
that at all.
facts.
he can't. Do the math, nigga. He can't, and that was the problem. Luce had to get me to open my eyes. A few OGs from 6 I've been
Man,
comrades with way before Big U and said, Wack, the more you do for him, the more doors you open up for him, the more he gonna be envious of you. I said, what you mean? He said, Wack, you from Pacoima, he from 6 He felt like he's supposed to have your spot. I said, what the fuck where we from got to do with who niggas is in business? He said, bro, that's just the way he gonna see it. The more you do for him that he can't do for himself, the more nigga you gonna have to watch him.
listen, and this is facts. Wack called the nigga while it was me, another homie. We was sitting in the car and there was Big U. Wack called the nigga and he pressed him. He asked him a question. And then that nigga Big U looked at us because nigga, I'm goofy. I'm giggling like a motherfucker because nigga, that nigga Wack pressed him, right? He was like, oh fuck this bitch ass nigga and stuff like that. But the energy that Wack gave him, nobody on this planet gave to Big U. So Big U felt like I'm by myself. You get what I'm saying? Because I wasn't gonna be in it because I know these niggas get into it and then they be brothers the next week. You get what I'm saying? But I just knew Wack pulled his whole card and Big U didn't respond properly.
So
So
you gotta remember, Luce, the side of him y'all don't see, I see on my couch.
of
The
course,
side of y'all did see where y'all thought it was him was really being empowered by me by the time he got back to y'all.
yeah.
He'll pop up on 59th and Crenshaw with a bunch of gifts, right? But the whole time it's looking like this him, but in his head, he know where them gifts come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he know what the capability is. He know what that is, right? So Luce, when you know a motherfucker, it's a few niggas you know that niggas look a certain way, and
Mm-hmm.
you be like, come on, my nigga, you just watch me go kick this nigga. You watch me take care of this nigga. You watch me go over that to pay this nigga rent. You know what it is. So that's what it be. I tell niggas, Ghost, I lose the popularity vote, but when it come down to the originality and the credibility vote, a nigga can't fight me on it at all.
No, because how many times you got his house out of mortgage? How many
Like
times
nigga.
you came to his house and dropped off bags to save his house? Then
Fact.
listen, they
House,
can
his
tell me
kids,
that.
his family.
I seen it.
Fact.
This interview right here gonna take a lot of that nigga popularity away though, bro. Cause Nipsey
No,
got some fans, bro.
A lot
Nipsey
of it
got
already
fans,
gone. A
bro.
lot of it already gone, Ghost. That nigga, I ain't never seen him this low on the totem pole.
Yeah,
And
y'all niggas
this
tore
gonna
his
hit him
ass
some
up
more.
already. This gonna hurt him more because this ain't coming from y'all. This coming directly from the nigga brother, bro.
Yeah, that nigga Sam was real emotional in that. He held it together.
yeah, but me and you, Wack, we knew it was coming. We knew it was
Yeah.
coming
Cause
months ago because
he
he said
called you
it.
and told you. He called and said, it's just what y'all been doing is giving me the courage to speak.
So it's like now, now the whole world is gonna be like, okay, these niggas is right.
Yeah, that shit definitely gonna open some niggas' eyes, bro. For sure it is.
I mean, it should open up every nigga's eyes that believe in him that fuck with him and that stand for with him. Because at the end of the day, is he would do the same thing to them if they had something beneficial for him to get. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he all for us. He all for himself. He ain't selfish like that.
But you could see that from the moves he was making, bro. The nigga was envious of Nip, bro.
Yeah, but when I said it, niggas was saying, "Oh, that was his little brother." No, it wasn't. Is see, niggas know, like, I'm in there. You get what I'm saying? He called me talking shit about Nip. Nip be like, I don't know why he tripping on me and all kind of stuff like that. Nip didn't start a problem with him. Every time it was a problem, Big U started it with Nip.
He did that so he can have a problem. He got a reason. Yeah.
So the difference is, even when I brought YG to the hood, it was me and Big U was close, but when I brought YG to the hood, right, it was no problems. When Nipsey brought YG to the hood to do a video, it was a problem because now Big U is not eating off that. So,
I just hope everybody paying attention to what the fuck going on. 'Cause that's a big ass snake ass nigga right there.
nah, yeah. But then it's just like, now it takes this to make me and Wack back credible. You get what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. When niggas should be looking at his agenda the whole time. What nigga works for the GRYD program and still want a gangbang?
That's a fact.
What nigga don't want his little homie to shine and you supposed to be a big homie? That ain't no big homie shit.
He was never that. It's all about money. He got out of prison and still lived in prison. You get what I'm saying? On the streets. That's how he lived in prison. He never adapted to the streets. Yeah, I think he did because he tried to say things and like, oh, I'm working with the kids and stuff like that. No, nigga, you working with the kids because there's a check involved. Tell him to put some money out of his own pockets and do a donation, and donate or whatever, and do something for the kids on his own. No, he waits until he gets donations and basketball players and football players donate and shit like that. Then he throw in the event. But he pocket half that money.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's crazy. Check out Big U's response though. Family all eat together. When was this pic? It's a pic of him and DJ Khaled, and the pic was taken in November 2020. Yeah, I don't know what that proved, Big U. It might have solidified the story a little more. Man, Wack might be right. Big U might just be a big dummy. Because why would you post this? Big U, the music and entertainment business is not for you. You should have got into security. You would have been filthy rich. Well, I don't know, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Is Blacc Sam even going at Big U? Has Wack and Luce been telling the truth? Man, leave it on in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it. Hold on now, these videos is fire too. I for sure know you'll enjoy them, watching this along with your toxic ass. Stop playing, and your boy will holler at you on the next video. Let's get it.